And welcome back to my channel Learn with Nikhil. So here we have taken a sum of locus of points where a link OA 80 mm long oscillates around O 60 degree to the right side and then 120 degree to the left and returns to its initial vertical position with uniform velocity. Meanwhile, point P initially on O starts sliding downwards, reaches end A and returns to O again with uniform velocity. Draw locus of point P. So this is just an extension or the advanced version of our previous sum. The steps will be same. First we will draw a link OA 80 mm long. So this is one end O and the other end A will be 80 mm apart. So this is a link OA of a distance 80 mm. Now it oscillates around O. So it will be like this. It is oscillating around O. So O is a fixed point and A is a moving point. So the locus of A will be a curve. It is further given. It rotates 60 degree to the right and 120 degree to the left. So it rotates 60 degree to the right and then from that point it rotates 120 degree to the left. So on both the sides it is 60 degree. And then returns again to its initial vertical position. So like this, it goes here and it comes back. To read it properly, it is given returns back to its original position. So it goes left, it goes right, and then it comes back. So 1, 2 and 3. So this is how the curve moves. So from here, first we will draw 60 degrees to the left. And 120 degrees to the right will again be 60 degrees to the left. So this side also 60 degree. So this total angle is 120 degree. So I'll just explain you again. So this is the link OA. So it goes 60 degree to the left, then 120 degrees to the right, and then it comes back. So the locus of point A will be a curve. So it starts from A, so moves 60 degree to the left side. So this will be the locus at start. Then it moves 120 degree to the right side. So this will be the locus and then it comes back. So this is the position or the movement. Now next step, we will divide the angle into 4 equal parts like we did it in previous sum. So 60 degree dividing into 4 equal parts will be 15 degrees. So I am marking at a distance of 15 degrees the points. So left side is divided into 15 degrees. Same we will do it for the right hand side. Now as this total is divided into 8 equal parts, we'll see the movement of A. This will be A1, A2, A3, A4. Then it moves back. So this will be A5, A6, A7, A8. Now moving forward, On the other side, A9, A10, A11, A12. Now this is 120 degrees. Now it is returning back to its original position. So this will be A13, A14, A15 and A16. So this is the whole path. From A it will start, A1, A2, A3, A4, then A5, A6, A7, A8, A9, A10, A11, A12 and returning back to its original position. So returning to its original initial position. Now further it is given a point P initially on O starts sliding downwards and reaches A. So as it is sliding, this point O is sliding downwards. As the pendulum is moving, the O is also sliding downwards. So first we will divide this line into 8 equal parts. You can divide this into more equal parts also. But as the total length is 80 millimeter, I am considering to divide it into 8 equal parts. Marking them as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now taking the compass, taking the distance as O to 1, I'll cut on the first line, that is A1. O to 2, cut it on the A2 line. O to 3, cut it on the A3 line. O to 4, cut it on the A4 line. Then O to 5, cut it on the A5 line. Now this is returning back. O to 6, cut it on the A6 line. O to 7, cut it on the A7 line. Same like this on the other side as well. O to 8 is this point only. Now further it is moving. So O is returning back to its original position also. It is written and returns O again with uniform velocity. So it again moves upward. So O to 9, cut it on the A9 line. O to 10, cut it on the A10 line. O to 11, cut it on the A11 line. Like this you have to do it. A12, O to 13, A13, O to 14, 14, O to 15 and it reaches back to O. So in the question it is given O reaches back to its original position with uniform velocity. So that's why O comes back. Marking the points as P1 to P15. And it comes back. Now joining all these points using French curve. Now you know how to use the French curve. You have to align 3 or more than 3 points. So the curve which is traced is the locus of point P. So this is the path traced by the point P. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe to my channel. See you in the next lecture.